Hi there, Titans. My name is Paige, and today I'll be showing you how to configure a Word document that can be downloaded by your users in Titan Web. So in this example, my users will be filling out a form. On this page, they'll submit their first name, last name, and date of birth, and then they'll click here, which will create a record in Salesforce as a contact, and then take them to the next tab, where they have the option to download terms and conditions. So this button will generate the document that I assign to it and then download it to the user's local PC or hard drive. So we're going to start by creating our template in Word, which I have already done. You can see that I have assigned fields to this document dynamically. So that the contact that we create on that first tab, it will pull in their full name, their birth date, and then their full name again right here. Once you have configured your template, you can go to Preview, click Copy to Publish, then you can choose Web. Choose the project that you will be uploading this template to. Then you can choose whether it's a new integration or a template that has already been created and needs to be updated. So let's choose new integration. Here we can name the template. Perfect. And then once that is done, let's just check to make sure that the filters are correct. We want to make sure that the parent object ID is equal to the record ID. Click Save, then click Publish Template. This is uploading the template to our project in Titan Web. So we can now go over to Titan Web and configure our doc generation settings. So go to the settings wheel over here, choose Tools, then you can come down here to Document Generation, and here is that template that we just assigned to this project. You can click on Edit. Here is the file that we have just uploaded. If you ever needed to download the template and file again, you can click here to do that. You're able to update the label. This right here is very important. We need to make sure that we map that parent ID to the parameter that we pass on that first tab. So we create the contact, we pass the parameter, and they use the contact ID to pre-fill the values in that template. If you want to format the Word document to be a PDF instead, you can choose that and then choose how you want to convert it. I'm going to choose Titan 2. Then we can go to Preview. Actually, we are not previewing it today. We're only going to be doing Download. So we want to enable this download. If you want to name the file dynamically, we can do that. What that means is that every time a user generates this document, the file will be assigned dynamically based on the conditions of their form. So like we can have it do their first name, last name, whatever thing you want to do dynamically, we can do it that way. Or we can just make it a custom name where you just type in terms and conditions, and this will be the name of the file whenever they download it. Let me show you how you would do that dynamically while we are here. So I'm going to click Apply and Close. Come over to Custom Variables, go to String. This is where you can name your parameter. I'm going to call it File Name, and we can configure the file name to be a string of any fields or string values that we want. So I'm going to choose first name, put a space, last name, and then I'm going to name it Titan Terms and Conditions after that. Perfect. We don't need to map it to anything, so we can leave that blank and then click Apply and Apply again. Now let's go back into that document generation settings so I can show you how you can dynamically name that file. So I switched on dynamic file name, and here you can see that parameter that I just created. Now I'm going to click Apply and Close. Now we need to assign that action to this button. So click on the button, click on On-Click Actions, configure the action, go to document generation, settings, choose your template, and then choose download. You can click apply, 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 and save. Now let's test this. So this first tab will create the contact. We are saving the contact, going to the next tab, and now she has the option to download terms and conditions. And there it is. We can see that the PDF, it's been converted to a PDF, and we can see their first name, last name, and then the string Titan terms and conditions that I assigned via that string parameter. We can also see that their name was mapped in the document in these places and the birth date. And then if we go back, we can see within the debug mode that the parameter was passed correctly. We have the contact ID here as well, and everything worked out perfectly. So if you ever need to have your users download a file, this is a great way to do that in Titan Web. I hope that this tutorial helped, and thank you for watching.